Hi folks, here's the Amazing Cultivation Simulator gameplay. Think of it as a spiritual take on RimWorld. It's just launched its English language version for the first time after getting nearly 10,000 reviews for the Chinese version on Steam. So our sect has escaped a traumatic event and there's only 4 of us at the moment. For several days you hid during the day and travelled at night, finally arriving at a secluded ravine. As you were about to relax, a light of teleportation suddenly struck, showing the contour of a cultivator. Hello pal. The sect leader and I go way back. I caught wind of Tay's troubles and came as soon as I could, but it was too late. Let's have a look. We do need to start building basic things. So first of all we need a bonfire. Let's speed things up a little bit and I'll get going with that. I shall tell everyone to chop some trees down. Oh, now we've actually built a bonfire, we've unlocked a bunch of new stuff to build. A few trees. I'm also going to explore the surrounding areas. So, just like with RimWorld, you give orders and people will obey them. To start with, it's going to be very similar to RimWorld because we haven't actually got any of our lads trained up yet from outer disciple into inner disciple, which is where the game really kicks off because then you can really get to know your lads and do stuff and research things and all that. Okay, so let's build a... Press B to build. Let's build a nice little house. Let's build some bedrooms. I've chosen via customization to get 4 people to start with, which might be too many for I also need somewhere to actually build, which is a bit kind of alright. I'll do individual rooms. Let's do like a 3x3 one, I think. There's Bungpipe doing the business. So for one bed, for one bedroom we'll just need, let's see, we'll need a lamp and we'll need a bed. And we'll just probably do the same for everyone for that. Right, so Danger Lad is doing the chopping, and there's a whole very familiar, again, RimWorld type thing here, if you really want to get into details. And timetable is actually quite important, because we do want them to train up. Speaking of which, let's actually build an area for them to do some training in, which is under sect. And we'll also need a production area for various things, materials and workplace, and we can make tools. Let's build a farm. So that's going to be under area as well, a nice little field. Ideally we want some fertile soil. Well, I'm just exploring the area a bit to try and get some soil. But in the meantime, look, R2 Uber is training. But basically he's training his foundation stuff, and he needs to get up to 25,000 to actually get to inner disciple level. I'm going to make him work hard, I think. Do foundation training when they've got spare time, as well as actually on their training schedule. So let's make a couple of extra chopping tree things, and also we'll need a farming tool and maybe a pickaxe. We'll leave a bow for now, although we will need to do some hunting at some point. Oh, what's that? Oh no, it's fine. It's Danger Lad. I thought it was some sort of weird... Oh, hello! We have brown rock? Some sort of weird pit thing. Despite their mood being affected by Room Leader, Tiny Froggy still did their best to make timber axe. Mood is important in this, just like in RimWorld. Have we actually got beds for everyone at the moment? We have. Trouble is... this one... Okay. That can be R2's. Wasn't quite sure if this was automatic or not. I think it is automatic, I was just fannying there somewhat. Oh, there's a Rabbity Poos. And we can hunt that. Let's hunt that. I think there might be a bow somewhere. And we've got healthy soil here. And the yellow is fertile soil, so now we can finally build our field. Let's build that there, and choose wheat. And someone will automatically go and do that. Well, stuff is happening. You'll see a lot of this sort of weird magic stuff happening, which at the very start won't mean anything really. And when I was playing around with this earlier, after about 10 seconds into the game, it started snowing and a dragon flew over the top, which was all kinds of like, what the hell? So have we got a storage area yet? No, we don't. Also, Danger Lad has been hurt. Let's just check your vitals. We'll recover fully in 2 seconds. Oh, that's fine then. So what I think I'll do... I'm actually crafting a bow for hunting now. What I think I'll do is start doing the whole sort of like outer wall type thing. Shall leave a couple of spots here and there. I shall use the existing rooms as... things. There's going to be a few trees inside the walls, but never mind. We'll add a couple of doors. We'll add a door there, there, there. Apparently Bungpipe is getting inexplicably irritated. Oh dear. Meanwhile, Danger Lad is feeling anxious. Oh dear. Oh, R2 is doing some cool-ass training with an axe, by the looks of it. Let's see how well you're doing, because I think you're the one I'm really concentrating on here. Let's see. Oh no, that's Danger Lad, hang on. They're both training in the same spot. There's R2. I'm nearly getting to 5,000, so about a fifth of the way there, which is all very nice. Getting towards night time of day 2 now. So, we will be going to bed fairly soon. And we still haven't built a little storage area, so let's do that. I really want things to be indoors, don't I? To stop deterioration. But let's just have a nice little storage thing here. And just like in RimWorld, you can have all this sort of stuff. And like you'll want to put food in a little frozen area, just like in RimWorld. In the tutorial it says you put ice crystals in a room, and that'll like cool things down. But we haven't actually found any of those yet, I don't think. Go have a look around to see what we've got. Spirit stones, they're like basic building blocks. You can actually recycle things into spirit stones once things have absorbed chi from the surrounding area. Chi is a thing that you have to learn. It's important, but again, it's like one of those things where you only have to worry about that once you've actually got to like top foundation level. Right, I think those can all go now, because we've dealt with those. And we are slowly building the walls. I think I'm building these out of wood, so I'm going to make sure that we have actually got a good supply of it. Chop, chop, chop. Any more trees inside the area? Yes. Also some outside the area. There we go. We still need another... Well, we need yet another choppy axe lad, as they're known in by everyone. I've given everyone the ability to chop. Oh, it's actually just defaulted to that. Danger Lad's having a kit by the looks of it. Oh, hang on. Have I assigned this weirdly? No, R2 is just getting weirdly friendly, that's all. Not quite sure why you're sleeping in the same bed there. I'm just checking out the map, and there is some rare ores over here. Let's mine those out. This area is just stuff that I've marked as to explore at some point. Now let's do some hunting. Let's hunt the frogs. Gather all the frogs in and all that. Let's start building also. Well, let's have a well, and we'll put that right in the middle. For larks. Unsuitable? Oh dear. There. We'll build that. There's also a stove. We'll need a kitchen, I guess. I'm tempted to make this its own little room. We'll build a kitchen, and we'll build a what will potentially be a freezer. And whilst I was building my stove area, Danger Lad has been under attack, probably by some of those creatures. I suspect he was the one who went hunting, which is no, never mind. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's double check his health, though. Well, we're recovering quite a while. Female frog's frog attacks lick. And so frogs are a little tasty by the seams of it, and not in a good way. Although possibly also in a good way. Just check to see if anyone's doing the ore mining yet. Oh, yeah, we go. We've got jade, and we've got cinnabar. Ooh. Right. Well, let's also get more jade. Also get that. Excellent stuff. Rare ore. More fertile soil over there, if we ever need that. This wheat is very slow, but it is gives good yields. There's a whole medicine thing in this we need to sort of like investigate as well. So let's start thinking about... Can we actually... Oh yes, medicine table, there we go. Right, put that... I'll put that there. We've got forge, furnace and mill as well. I think that might... Talk about furnace, kind of... Let's put it there. So I built a wood handcraft station, because I think this is the way to make flooring, I believe. Or at least... Oh, hang on. Go back. Oh god. Offcuts and stuff. There, so wood offcuts times 100. Let's see if that's going to be enough. I really haven't got into the old sort of work orders thing yet. Everyone's got the ability to craft. So I'm not experienced in the game enough to explain all the complex spiritual elements about it, but there's a whole thing about balancing the 5 elements, which we can't really properly unlock just yet until we've gotten into Disciple. But it's essentially if you put like ice things everywhere, the whole place is very icy, and basically ice sympathetic things done in that area will go better. So I think this whole thing counts as one room at the moment. This this is like stymied because we don't have enough iron bars for doors, and I can't build my temperature-controlled freezer-type place. So I'm just having a bit of a look around. I think we may need to do a bit more exploration. In fact, actually, left is probably a good idea because there's all this potential of rock. So unlike RimWorld, you do have a complete fog of war in this, which I like. I mean, there are mods in RimWorld, of course, that allow you to do that. But in this, it's like default. There's an iron ore vein, right, irritatingly right behind that tree. Excellent stuff. Then we can put that through the furnace and turn it into iron ore bars. R2 getting busy. Anything else around here? Oh my good god! I think we found the mother lode. Yeah, only R2 is any good at it, so let's just let them do that. I could prioritise their mining, but they already seem to be doing that. And there's some whole arsery going on. All good. I'll be setting the bills up for that. Loop endlessly, yes, that'll do. Because we want to do that so long as we can. And then we'll be able to build the doors. I don't know why I built 2 wells. I think I clicked twice by mistake. R2 is in a bad mood, probably because you're doing all that boring-ass mining. There's a lot of things to look at here. Here's the mood menu. You need a room. Haven't you got a room? I've got a horrible feeling he has actually taken the... that lad there has actually taken the bed. Yeah, I didn't actually notice owner mysterious cultivator. Shit, we need a 5th room. No wonder R2 is being in a mard with me. Alright. It's very... I like him. I do approve of how kind of like easy it is to build in this. If I was playing RimWorld right now, I would have... I need to actually demolish that. I wouldn't have got anywhere near this far yet. Okay, the stove has finally been built. I think we've just got enough iron now to do that. Bills... Well, we can actually cook on the bonfire, but let's do it here now. You can do dried meat on the bonfire, but let's just do 10 of those for now. Right, so I've started to make medicine, just some regular healing balm. We still need good storage, so we will need to sort out this at some point. And what else have I done? I've given someone else a chop... Oh no, I haven't actually done that yet. I was actually looking for the tool smith. I don't think I've actually... Have I built one yet? I don't know. Do I need to produce timber? I think let's produce some timber as well. Let's do that 10 times. For now, I think I'll just quickly build a regular chopping tool. We need yet another chopping tool. We should slow things down because there's a lot of dialogue. Whilst putting out a fire, what fire? R2 suddenly took an interest in the nearby grass. So I'm keeping an eye on food. We've got 88 food at the moment, 49 medicine, loads of wood, and all the other stuff as well. Still got no iron bars though, so we definitely do need to get R2 chopping. Hopefully now he's got a bed. Then he should now be a bit happier with me, with any luck. Slept on the ground. And dim. I'll put lights everywhere, but yeah, whatever. So that slept on the ground thing will disappear at some point, so that's all good. R2's skill for mining has leveled up. Bung pipe is hurt. But it was only like must have been just like a minor scratch or whatever. Oh, well, the doors have... Okay, cool, the doors have now... Danger Lad sneezed! So this here is a little room of its own. I'm going to call it the kitchen. Oh, no, it's not. This is the freezer, isn't it? Freezer. That is eventually going to be the kitchen, once I've probably done a bit more than just the stove. So the freezer, what's the temperature there now? 4.6 degrees. It's already quite cold. Appears to be... The whole area seems to be fairly cold. It's a bit warmer in here, possibly because of all the fires and things. But I haven't done this before, so let's try this. See if we can actually get this going. We need I think... may just need a display thing. And then we need to maybe put an ice crystal bar on there. If we place that on top of there, I think that'll work. I mean, it's spring. Because in the tutorial it said you can put ice crystal ore on there, and it'll automatically cool the room down. But I reckon maybe ice crystals might do the trick as well, if that's the ice crystal bar, the processed version. But we'll see. The wood display thing has not been built yet, so I can't do out. But it looks like who's doing it? Bung pipe is doing the business. So let's try and place that on top of there. And check the temperature. Oh, here we go, look! I put the ice crystal there and now it's going down, aiming to get below 0. There we go. I think if it was a larger room I'd need more of these. cool. Okay, so we should build a bigger one now, but for now we can make the storage here. This is going to be everything removed but consumables. And over here, we're going to do the same, only in reverse. And eventually they'll haul us all the perishables into there, and hopefully that the decay level won't be so bad. Now let's have a look at some actual food here. Rabbit meat, decaying in 11 days. Oh, here we go, all the whole arsery has happened. And the frog meat will decay in 135 days. I don't know what that rabbit meat's got to. So, yeah, we should be okay for that. But we do need to make this bigger. But we definitely do need... Oh, this is really... Oh, look at all this iron! This is just iron for years! Including... What's that? Dark steel, that's new. Ooh. Well, we won't have to suffer for iron anymore. Okay, so yes, we were willing to expand this at some point. While drinking water, Bung Pipe suddenly realised he was crying. Oh, so sweet. So you can see how this goes. I mean, it starts out very RimWorld, but we will eventually start to change things up a bit. Yes, R2 is taking a long time to do the training. Apparently, if you skip a day, you actually do lose 1,000 foundations. So you got to work these lads hard. But yeah, I mean, once we've got to that stage, so many options open up and new screens to peruse and all kinds of things. Really, let's harvest that fruit. Why the hell not? Okay, so that's the Amazing Cultivation Simulator. The first half an hour of it. I'm putting in that floor that we made. I'm only going to do it into the bedrooms and whatever. I think that's working. These are all the offcuts at work, and I think that will eventually be built. Yes, it's a waiting material, so that's going to be a whole thing in itself. And eventually we'll make this room a bit nicer as well. And so I might actually continue playing this if people are interested, and because I'm enjoying playing it, it's nice to get a RimWorld-style game again. Right, thanks for watching. Do subscribe to the channel to be notified when new stuff goes live about all the latest and best new indie games out there. Just check me out on Patreon and buy me a coffee. If you want to support the channel, help us out, say thank you, and keep us going. Bye for now.